Hey everybody, Hardtekticon is back with another Transformers Collectors Club subscription service figure. In this brown box that we always get, and this time it's blank, you don't see anything. But then we turn it over and we get the invoice enclosed. And then we get some 6A and 6B. So, let's see what we got in there. We got the box opening, and we got foam, and drop the foam, and look at that! We got Rewind and Eject, the 6-figure with foam of the Transformers Collectors Club subscription service, and the, like it was a mystery, hold on, he just came on Transform, and the mystery figure, which most people were kind of expecting this. It's not really much of a mystery. We'll go ahead and say it, kind of a disappointment. But still, we got some cool figures, a team of them, and you know, a lot of people probably would have felt incomplete if they didn't have this little guy to go with this little guy. Even though this little guy, while a lot of people are going for him, goes with this guy right here. And see, he's trying to push them apart. He doesn't want them to be together. Yeah. So, we have Rewind and Eject. Normally these would be cassette bots. I know they're cassette cons when they're coming out of Soundwave, but what about Blaster? Either way, they normally pop out of Blaster. And then they do their little thing. These are more of like kind of intelligence guys than fighters. But they kind of got these little tank modes that were originally the modes of Frenzy and Rumble. But in these modes for Rewind and Eject, I guess these things, they said that they were like computer ports, download ports, because he's like a big memory stick pretty much. I guess it just kind of loading, estimating time remaining, kind of like that thing. But yeah, they're little computer accessory tanks. They kind of roll. Do that. Let me try and fix this. His feet's kind of gotten all whacked out. And for these guys, since they were, oh goodness, they were only in Japan, a Japanese exclusive, I'm actually going to transform them. But first, let's do some quick comparisons. Alright, first of all, let's put some other Transformers subscription service collectors club figures. If, my gracious. So we have Chrome Dome and his vehicle mode, and we have Physitron Iron Fist in his vehicle mode, and we have all four of the subscription service 2.0 Autobots. Stay. Yeah, he kind of keeps Chrome Dome from going too far, and he just failed. Goodbye. I caught him. But yeah. That way you can get a sense of scale on how big these guys are compared to some figures you probably have the molds of one way or another. Okay. And for those who have never gotten the subscription service this year at least, here is Legends Optimus. Then we have Legends Swerve. There we go. Oh, and I don't have the other figure. You know, he's a robot mode. Let's not compare him. So, real quick to transform him. Alright. You can go ahead and right here, that's going to be his chip. Alright. Word of warning. This button triggers a pounding feature that was made for Rumble, so we could have like pounders. So kind of split these. Just go ahead and trigger those. Pull the feet off. You get a head reveal with a new head. Kind of loosen these up. Oh yeah. Straighten these pieces out. These are going to be the hands. Straighten them out. This piece right here, the headlights, whatever you want to call it. Bend it out. Flip them over. And for some reason, I don't know if this is actually part of the transformation. I never even watched a review on the original guys. Spin the memory sticks up to where they're pointing up. Bring his arms up. Flip his chest piece down. It doesn't actually click in a place or anything. Oh yeah. Flip his feet down. The heels out of his feet. So that way he can stand. And take the treads and move them to the outside of his arms. See, he's got little hands. Then bend this back. This little port. Let's see if you can see it. Port right there, and a peg right there. Goes in at an angle. Same thing. There's a port right there, and a peg right there. Goes in at an angle. And oh, you can actually push those in and they'll lock. Let's see. I don't know if you could hear that. Dull little click. And there is rewind. So let's do it to eject real quick. Loosen everything up. Let's go and do this part. Raising the roof and take mode. Memory stick mode, whatever. Back here and loosen his feet, which were already loose. Bring them down. Straighten the feet out. Pull the heels out. Yep, that one's a really hard one. That one is tight. It's probably just mine though. Go back here. Flip the turrets around. Memory stick, whatever. Flip that over his new head sculpt. Get him plugged in there nice and good. A little harder on this one. There we go. So, and then all we have to do is turn the treads to the outside of the forearm on both sides. Go ahead and trigger these. And bend them back. Sometimes this can be kind of a pain, especially when it's already in there. And there is our little memory team. Record holders. Keeper of records, not record holders. Keeper of records. Keepers of records. Not the wreckers, the records. Yeah, that. So, and there they are. And I'm just getting all kinds of whacked out and everything, aren't I? That's kind of better, probably. So, here we have the two final scout figures of the subscription service 2.0. This is not some big explosive ending to the subscription service. They look all right. Let's let you take a look at the head sculpt real quick. And both versions have the little camera on the side, just like in the IDW comic books. He was not in them, but he was kind of a main character in More Than Meets the Eye. There's head sculpt. You get a good look at his paint job. And I don't know if you could really see it, but it's a little sloppy up here. Just a little bit. And other than that, the paint schemes, of course the cat wants to play now. The paint schemes are not amazing or anything. They're just, I mean, really, they're Hasbro quality. They're not like Fun Pub quality, which, you know, you're paying a decent amount extra, so they should be a decent amount better. But they're not really. Kind of feels like the whole Secret 7th figure is kind of a rip-off, it being two scouts, two identical twin scouts with slightly different colors. Not regret having them, but yeah, they're alright. Now, just like with Frenzy and Rumble, you can flip these back around and kind of turn them over to give them some rumblers. This will work better if you kind of squat them down. You know, that looks silly, but y'all get the idea. Oh my god, sit. Sit and rumble. Like your nemesis is. So, there's that feature. Probably won't work so great with these characters, but it's there if you want to play with it. It is, it is. So straighten up Eject. And there they are. Let's see, articulation, they can turn their arms like right here. They can do elbows and wrists up and down. Their heads, of course, are on some kind of ball joint, kind of tight. There's no waist swivel. There's this movement on the legs, on the knees. Knees are on a ball joint. You can kind of tilt the ankles a little bit, up and down, not left and right. And of course, you got this function. And back here, the turrets or memory stick plug, whatever, go up and down. And this one goes left to right. I believe that's it for articulation. So, let's wrap this up by doing some cool comparisons. Alright, so let's take a look at the rest of the subscription service figures. We're actually going to take these guys off so they can be in front. Now, first of all, we got Barricade and Frenzy. And then we got Visitron. Oopsie-doodle. And then it was Thrustinator. Right here. Then we went on to Red Shot. The final deluxe figure Chrome Dome and Stylor, and I forgot Shred Shot Cat Gut. Let's not forget Cat Gut. And then to top it off, Rewind and Eject. And the frame. Alright. So, there is the entire collection of subscription service figures. Let's focus more, there we go. And there it is. About $300 later. Altogether cool collection of figures. Now, I am going to be doing a video following this not too long afterwards, and it's going to be kind of a subscription service wrap-up video to just kind of tell you my final thoughts on the entire collection, and just say a couple fun things and stuff like that, and to talk about the subscription service 3.0 and the new things we have in that. So here we got Rewind and Eject again. Let's show some other guys. Now here's another recent scout, and also a member of the Not Standing Upright crew. On your little booger heads. Also a member of the Lost Light, one of the little guys. And then for some more members of the Lost Light, let's bring in, let's pull these forward. So we have Drift. And we also got some Skids. And bringing him back without Styler, because he is not on the Lost Light, is Chrome Dome. I think him and Rewind were actually one of the main reasons a lot of people actually picked up the subscription service. So there's some Lost Light members. He wasn't really on it, but he's not anywhere in the comics at the moment. So give you a better scale. So that was my review for Rewind and Eject, the final figure and mystery figure of the Transformers Collectors Club subscription service 3.0. 2.0. Don't get ahead of yourself, monkey. And I really hope you liked it. I'm going to be putting all these videos for all 7 of the figures in one playlist. That way you can view them all at once if you like. And I hope you enjoyed watching and going through it with me. I will see y'all next time.